We're back at Knott's Berry Farm. So what's really happening? Well, what's really happening is Jaguars happening. We're just going to do a little walk around the park and see what's going on in this off time. I will say that there's surprisingly quite a few people here today for a Wednesday with nothing really going on. A lot of, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of rides are closed. The normal amount of rides are closed. You know, between Camp Snoopy, Railroad, Log Ride, Ghost Rider. Everything else, though, is fair game. Just come get your kicks. Still debating on whether I want to get lunch here or not. Because I don't have a whole lot of time, but I still want to get this in because I can, and I'm here. Doing some road work here. I got Caltrans doing some stuff at Knott's. Just fixing some things. They had 12 people out here working on this earlier. 2 people doing the work, 7 people standing around, and how many is that? 9. 3 other people in a truck sitting there. I just ruined my own joke. I'm getting the stage here for the Hootenanny, and they also have they have entertainment here during Boysenberry Festival too. I don't know who it is this year. I don't really remember, but we shall see. Word on the street is they're done with entertainment in here, so the stage is going to be dormant for the foreseeable future. Now, around the same time last year, they did say the same thing, that they were going to be done with the entertainment. I know the Outlaws Walking the Streets is done, so we won't see them again until the train comes back into commission. And Caltrans is doing the same thing over here in Calico. That's what the Cal in Caltrans stands for. Calico. It's Calico Transit. And they're working. And Cattywampus is speaking to us. What do you have to say with your Cattywampus and Mini Wampus? Does anybody remember what was it called, like Adventure Island or whatever? It's wherever the lagoon. It's where the lagoon is now, across the way. I think Justin Scar did a whole feature on it, where it was just an island full of like wooden animals, like the Cattywampus. I'd love to see something useful go in that area again. I'm tired of seeing just empty chairs. Just spots to rent out for like company picnics and stuff that they use 4 times a year. I see it all the time. Like this, Vanto, what's going on? Good to see you. Are you here too? Do we do it three times in a row? 3 live streams in a row? I saw Crash here earlier. Talked to him for a little while. Got some juicy tidbits. I don't know if you watched his live. He just live streamed not that long ago, but he was dropping some knowledge. So if you missed that, go check his page out when that live stream uploads. Dropping some serious tidbits while eating his Knott's burrito. As for us, though, we're just doing a quick little walk. I cannot say that I'm doing anything less than amazing, to be honest with you. I am doing pretty stinking good. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you, brother. Good to have you walking with me. Hope the fam bam's doing all right. Look, everybody, Pony Express is open. Oh, man. I came back here a little while ago, and it was a walk-on. And now it looks like everybody's done everything else. The line goes all the way down the ramp. Oh boy. That's That's normal, I guess. Like I said, there's quite a few people here. Thanks, homie. Thank you. And for a Wednesday at the end of February, nothing going on. Just kind of in between seasons. It's actually quite crowded, which I was not expecting. I got to be honest. I don't know if this has to do with. Well, I know Knott's ticket prices aren't exactly, setting wallets on fire. And then the late openings, maybe people are getting here later, and maybe that's what I'm noticing, because I usually get here way earlier, and then and I'm gone by the time the midday crowds get here. But now I'm forced to come in with the midday crowds. Yes, check it out. Check him out. He's pretty awesome, man. I like that guy. He's a breadth of knowledge. He knows, like, I don't know who his insiders are. And that's not my place to ask. But he always kind of knows what's happening. I sometimes will guess and guess right, but I'm more of the guy that just throws everything I can up against the wall. And if I drop out here, I apologize. I know Roaring 20s is always, it's always tough to get service here. So if I start dropping out, I'm sorry. Just give it a second. It'll come back. It doesn't take me longer to get through here. I went by Coasters a second ago. It looks like they're done painting the walls. They still have the plastic up on the windows, obviously. But I'll take you by there. We can see it. I can show you. There's a little opening in the door where the plastic just kind of moves out of the way. But the floor, they have to put tile down, or whatever they're going to put on the floor. They have to put all that down still. So the floor is just concrete. But I'm sure by Boysenberry Festival, they should be done, as long as they just stay on schedule. Hey, Boysenberry's back. It's been a while since we've seen this guy, huh? We haven't seen Boysenberry in forever. I wonder if the coyote pups are going to be around too. We have to keep our eyes open. Somebody trying to steal some boysenberry pies. Yeah. Roaring 20s, I always lose signal over there. I did a live stream for New Year's Eve, for the New Year's Eve thing that they do here. And I dropped out right when I went into Prop Shop, and it never came back. So I just wasn't able to actually live stream the countdown. Still vlogged it, because, just can't have a moment to myself. But we did see, you all saw Boysenberry, right? Boysenberry was there doing his photo op with Boysenberry. And the coyote pups are back too, because when it's Boysenberry Festival, it's all about those guys. It's all about the originals. And Snoopy and Marcy and Charlie Brown, they all go back to their corner, and also they hang out in front of the, what's it called? In front of the ballroom. Okay, so right now, let's head over to Coasters, Vanta, so I can show you what it looks like right now. I haven't even had a chance to really do an in-depth look at the menu yet for Boysenberry Festival. Every year I do a tasting card, so we're gonna eat probably everything. Well, we say that every year, and then we leave off like 2 or 3 things. But that's what I hear. Everybody has told me that the menu looks so good, like it's like the opposite of how Peanut Celebration was, where everything was just the great season of mac and cheese. Like Boysenberry Festival this year's kind of figured it out, and it looks like that menu is gonna be clutch. It's gonna be legit this year. Okay, so here's Coasters. Oh, great! I first time hearing of Advanta. I didn't know anything about it. I don't ever have. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna bring my dog to the park just because, but I'm not surprised. That park is so unconventional with how it looks. But there's what the inside of Coasters looks like. You can see the floor. Let me see if I can't. can't. Yeah, you're not kidding, man. It was a you know, I'll give them props for trying something new and really trying to kind of theme it out. And I love mac and cheese, but Vance, I don't know if that, it won't really focus. But I don't know if that does, but that's what it looks like inside there right now. You know, it's all concrete. So that's coasters. I'm assuming they'll be done by March. I hope they'll be done by March. I don't foresee that taking that much longer. It does. I mean, it takes maybe 2 or 3 days if you get a couple guys in there laying tile and grout. It's not that much of an endeavor, I think. And Knott's for the most part hires good companies to do that stuff. And now we're in the demonetization zone. Oh, the Sky Cabin's open. It wasn't open earlier. You may have to jump in there later on. But Accelerator's also going. That being said, I doubt we'll catch a launch because, you know, Accelerator's not the fastest to load and unload. So the issues. Yeah, and now the problem with Wilderness Dog is it's never open anymore. Well, at least not when I come. I know it's probably always open on weekends, but it's not open today. And I was so craving a Sasquatch dog, like hardcore. And once again, I'm getting the shaft. So there's the Snoopy's back to hanging out with his bowler shirt in front of the Boardwalk Ballroom. March 8th, Boysenberry Festival. That's like in 2 weeks. Right? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. We get the Boysenberry Festival. And then hopefully we get the log ride back because it's hot outside. Wearing a hoodie was a bad choice, but it's funny because I've seen it so much emptier here, like on Wednesdays or Tuesdays or Mondays. There's times where like you won't see anybody down this little section here. It's actually there's quite a few people here today for a Wednesday with nothing going on. I don't know, I've iterated that like 4 or 5 times, but yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. So they have these little posty things, and this is in my update vlog too. But these little posty things along the flume, that I'm guessing that's just reinforcement, but you can't really see. I'll try to go around so that you can see it. The bottom of the drop is gone. So they're replacing the whole bottom of the drop there, and I'm hoping they do that fairly soon. Because like I said, I'd like for this ride to be open by Boysenberry Festival, if it's at all possible. If we have to wait again till April, whatever, but better late than never, right? So if you look, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but if you look at the bottom of the drop right here, it's gone. They took the they took the side railings out and then the bottom of it out. So that must have been worn down quite a bit. Now it was never like not smooth when you got to that point. I never noticed it being rickety, but things happen, things wear down. So that'll be new for this year when this ride opens back up. A nice little refresh. A little refresher course for the log ride. See, this is usually what it looks like over here. Kind of dead. Yeah, there's a lot of kids. There are a lot of schools today. They're doing the concerts in the park, so a lot of them are probably them. Now, they don't have the matching shirts. I only noticed like 2 or 3 groups of kids with the matching shirts. Usually when the bands come, they all have like matching representation. But not today, not so much. Just a lot of kids. Here's what the stage looks like now. They don't have the rooftop show. They're getting ready for Knott's Preserved. Never saw that show. I'm gonna make a point to see it again this year. Hopefully it doesn't let me down. Don't let me down. That's the way the song goes, right? Okay, back into the ghost town of Calico. We'll go around the front side, we haven't gone through Camp Snoopy yet, have we? Let's do that. Let's go around the back way, through Fiesta Village. Camp Snoopy, y'all can see all that noise. There was actually quite a few people in Fiesta Village a second ago. I totally wanted to ride the stagecoach today. It's already a 30-minute wait. That is not a 30-minute wait. That's beyond a 30-minute wait. If it gets to that first turnaround, you're there for at least 40, 45. Especially if they're only running one coach, which kind of stinks. I've only been able to ride the stagecoach like once in the past year. Yeah, we had the pinwheel 3 times this year. The pinwheel was good, but you had to have it with the sauce. You had to be able to dip it in that Alfredo. And the last time we went and got it, they were really, they were kind of mean about giving us red sauce. They didn't want to give us red sauce too, which kind of sucked, but we still got it. But, I hate when I have to work for stuff. Oh man, sorry guys. I hate when I have to work for stuff like that because it's just sauce at the end of the day. Yeah, but that pinwheel was good. The what else did we have? We only had a few. Oh, I had the 10-inch burrito, which was whatever. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That's oh, that's right. We had the Mac Bites. Those were good too. They were just like hush puppies with mac and cheese in them. Those were good. But those were good because of that. What's it called? Thank you, Jaguar. You want to do it again? Come back around, do it again. Thank you, Jaguar. Those are good because, again, that dipping sauce, the pink sauce, I forgot what it's called. Starts with an A. But those are good because of that dipping sauce. Ugh, the floor's still wet. I almost slipped right on my butt here earlier. This floor, maybe they need to repave over here. Get rid of the red tile. But I almost fell straight on my keister. You know what? I'm surprised. There you go, aioli. That's what it is. You can always count on you, Alex. You know, you always know what I'm talking about. But the Soul Spin has held up surprisingly well. Usually that thing breaks down once every other week and stays broken down for like days on end. But that hasn't been down since they reopened it in like December. Same thing with the Frisbee. The Revolution. Kids call it the Frisbee. That's been up since they reopened it too. That hasn't come down. All right, well, this is kind of annoying. For real? That bugs me. Someone must have called out sick. I wouldn't know anything about that. All right, yeah, Fiesta Village, kind of getting it a little bit today. Yeah, I don't know if they switched out the motor finally for Soul Spin or not, because I know that was an issue as it kept overheating. But yeah, it's hasn't had any issues, which is good. We'll see what happens when it starts to heat up here a little bit, because there's no shade over there. But I'm hoping that it just stays clutch, man. I like when I see rides just getting it. All right, old Camp Snoopy. Get ready for some walls. Now, I don't know if anybody's seen yet. There's a bunch of people that are posting on social media, but the rails. Okay, so Sally's Happy Swing, and the rails and some of the foundation structuring for the Tender Paw coaster are across the street, sitting in a parking lot, just being ready to be brought over. I don't know if it's the whole railing for the Tender Paw Twister, but there is a bit of it over there. And then Sally's Happy Swing is sitting over there too. But if you've seen those pictures, it's pretty cool. And it's kind of nice because it kind of puts everything into like a realistic perspective. Like, yeah, this isn't just talk, even though there's been walls up for the last couple months now. It's not just talk anymore. Like, it's actually happening. And seeing like shiny new coaster railing is it always makes you feel good. Oh, looks like they're testing the fire alarm at the Grizzly Creek Lodge. Well, it's people are going crazy on Linus launchers here. That's thrill level 7 right now. Look at them go. That's fun. I love hearing and seeing people enjoy this stuff. I was on the tram at Universal on Monday, and there was a family in front of me, and it was a family of 3. It was a mom, a dad, and a daughter, and the mom was just jaw to the floor the whole time, the whole tram ride. Just couldn't believe she was there, just enjoying every second of it, and that, like, I almost got a little teary-eyed seeing people so happy and enjoying something so much. A lot of times, like even me personally, I take this stuff for granted because I'm here so often that it just kind of, you forget that it's not everybody's life. I would kill to be that happy being here again. And a lot of times when I come for like the opening of special events and things, it does feel like the first time, which is nice. So if you look here, yeah, they are. It looks like because they took the clock down at the Camp Snoopy store. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. It's only been down one extended period of time since it reopened. Now, I am still waiting for that second train to come up. Like, it's still only running one train, which really is a bummer on the loading and unloading. So I'm hoping by summer they'll have the second one here. I know they've got 2 back there. So I'm really hoping that they get 2 by summertime, and then they can really they can double the speed of the Revolutions through that ride and really bring the wait time down. But I was saying with the Camp Snoopy store, so they took the clock down on the main entrance there on the corner. And if you look here, it looks like they're setting this up to be the main entrance, because this used to just be a display window, but it looks like they're replacing the window with a door, like a sunken door in. So they're still going to have display around, but that's still going to be a door. I don't know if they may still have the other entrance over there on the corner there right here, but that might not be the main entrance anymore. The main entrance might be right here now. That's kind of what it looks like to me, because they're building a whole entryway structure there. I guess to be continued. I don't know. That's just, again, more stuff I'm throwing against the wall, but if it gets moved, I don't know where it would get moved to. I don't know where else on here. See, so that's where it used to be, and it's all, they repainted the entire outside of this now. So they're not, I don't think they're putting the clock back here, but they have to put something there. I mean, that is just so plain. Yeah, maybe they are going to put the clock back there. I don't know. It's just, I hope they do. Because that's, man, if you don't put, I know they're putting, for this entrance, this entryway here, they're going to put like a little Snoopy photo op right here along the side of it, on the outside. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to stay in the shade for a second because it feels nice right here. There's a cool breeze. I don't know. I have trouble figuring out half the things that they do. But this is still here. They still have this. So I don't know when they're planning on. I'm assuming maybe when Tender Paw's done and they start working on that photo op area, they bring this over last. Maybe, I don't know. Sorry. I totally got in their way. That's messed up. So there's no line to get in now. So if you're gonna come, now's the time to come. You walk right in, probably for the rest of the day. They're open from 11 to 6. That's their normal like weekday operating hours now. 11 to 6. And then back to 10 to 9, I think. 10 to 8 on Fridays, or 10 to 9 on Fridays, 10 to 10 on Saturdays, and 10 to 9 on Sundays. Something like that. I don't know. All right, now we're back on the other side in the front. All right, catch it next time, homie. I love it. Got to get that baby walk. I can't wait to do that again. Only a couple months away before I get to start walking the baby. So while I'm over, so Ghost Rider's closed also. Ghost Rider seems to go down whenever they don't have when any downtime the park has. Ghost Rider seems to go down with it. I don't know what kind of issues that ride is having, but it's a little bit annoying. So Spurs is Spurs now. Remember that this was supposed to be a like a farmer's market kind of deal. I don't know what happened with that. If they were gonna change it to something else, or change it to somewhere else and keep that as Spurs. Not sure. So guest service is nice too. It's a nice little walk in. Yeah, so I mean, with weekdays, you generally want to try to come, if you can get here like an hour after the park opens, you usually can just walk right in and just start your rotation. There's an initial crowd to get here when the park opens. And if you just kind of follow them around, you can hit everything after they're done. This is going to be open too during Boysenberry Festival. Yeah, they're gonna use this for Boysenberry Festival, I'm sure. Are they prepping it at all? That's the question. Yes. I don't know. I mean, they still got everything back there. They don't really change anything. It's just like a bunch of trash cans. But they'll use the Gold Rush Trail, the Gold Mine Trail, or the Gold Rush Trail, whatever it's called. And then they'll have the Whittles Boysenberry Cave photo op back there in the back too. That's usually what they do for Boysenberry Festival there. And then they've got just a couple stands. That's where they have the beef jerky stand is usually back there. And I don't know if you guys have had the beef jerky that they sell, the Boysenberry beef jerky. So good. I think this year actually they sold it up in Calico in the Ghost Town. Not 100% on that, I could be wrong. But I thought I bought it over there this year. Either way, look for the jerky. If you haven't had the beef jerky yet, it is muy excelente. But yeah, that's the Knott's walk for the week. I don't think I'm gonna eat today, just because I don't really have a whole lot of time. Oh, you can see they're starting to put the booths here for Boysenberry Festival too. That's the only one out that I noticed. There's nothing else up yet, so no time to waste, guys. Let's get to it. Let's get these booths up. Have we been through Calico? I think we just went through the backside of it, right? Yeah. So Calico is a ghost town. And then the Camp Snoopy store is still over here in the Gold Trails Hotel. So you can still get your Camp Snoopy stuff here for the time being until that Camp Snoopy store opens. Anyway, that's going to do it for this edition of Let's Walk, because my feet hurt now. And I need to go somewhere and get something to eat before I pick up the kids. But to you guys that were watching, thank you so much. And make sure, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to drop at least 3 to 4 videos a week on this stuff. And just really kind of keep you all updated with... Excuse me. And then you get plenty of that content with me running into people, full families of people. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna make the awkward Irish goodbye and catch y'all on the flippity flop.